Now, engineers are the same. My people are the same. Sometimes you got to translate what an engineer is telling you. It's not really what it seems. So, for example, if you have this translator in, and it's engineer to English mode, if an engineer says to you, did sales tell you that? Did sales tell you that? That really means, doesn't do that. That's not even physically possible, actually. No.
Welcome to another episode of Comedy in Place. It is the comedy show that comes to you from my office right here in my home in Southern California. I'm your host, Don McMillan. Thank you for joining us today. Today is episode 99. It's hard to believe it, but I've done 98 of these today. Episode 99, shout out to Get Smart, one of my favorite shows, Don Adams and Agent 99, Barbara Feldon. If you were a nerd, come on, you had a crush on 99. So episode 99, this is for you, Don Adams, Barbara Feldon. And next week, that means episode 100. I have a very special episode planned for next week. Come back for that. Some changes coming here to Comedy in Place. Nothing major, just a tweak here and there. But check it out next week. In the meantime, today's show, all about talking like an engineer. It's kind of an engineer decoder. If you've had an engineer in your life, if you're in love with an engineer, or you have an engineer in your family, you're going to watch today's show. The end, by the way, live video coming up in front of a live studio audience. Stick around for that. But let's get to today's Comedy in Place bit. Again, it's talk like an engineer. And as you saw from that opening clip, I use the Universal Business Translator, which takes what an engineer really says and tells you what it really means, okay? Because sometimes we have to be decoded. We're not always so upfront. We say one thing, but it means one thing to us, something else to you. This will help you understand the engineer. So let's get to it. So if an engineer says to you, and I know this one, I've done this one, it does not meet the specs. If you hear an engineer say that, it does not meet the specs. What we're really saying is, can we change the specs? Can we please? Because I don't want to have to try to fix this. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to be hard. And we'd be done. If we just change the specs, we're done. Come on. It does not meet the specs. Can we change the specs? That's how this bit works. Okay, here we go. Next one. That's a complex issue. If you're an engineer, say that. That's a complex issue. It really means I'm not sure how it works. No, it's really complex. I don't have the time to get into it right then. Believe me, I know how, but that's a complex issue. I have no idea how it works. That schedule is aggressive. If an engineer says that, it really means there is no way we're going to get that done by then. No way. That schedule's aggressive. No way. If an engineer says, we'll update that action item next week, I've done this one. We'll update that action item next week, it really means, we completely forgot about that action item. Sorry about that. I think I was supposed to take care. Somebody remind me about that. We'll update that action item next week. That's what that means. We've added enhanced security, really means we added a password. Oh, it's very secure now. It wasn't at all secure before. We enhanced security. Any security is enhanced at that point, really. This has been around for as long as I've been an engineer. This has always been the case, but there's new aspects to this. That's a software issue. Has always meant I'm a hardware designer. No, that's a software. It's a software issue. That's not my responsibility. The hardware's fine. However, if you say it's a hardware issue, it really means I'm a software developer. Yeah, that's a hardware problem. Not my problem. But now, look at this. Now it's going to this. That's an HTML issue. It really means I'm a Java developer. Yeah. If the software people are breaking up in there. It depends what kind of software developer you are. Have you updated your software? You know what that really means? Have you updated? It really means, that's definitely a bug, but we'll never admit it. No, we won't admit that. Have you updated your software? We're not going to admit it. It was a bug. We fixed it already. We're not admitting to it anymore. That's an infrastructure problem. This one's scary. If you ever hear this, run. Okay, run. It's an infrastructure problem really means we have no idea what's wrong. No, we don't even know what's in the infrastructure. We just say that when we don't know what's wrong. Infrastructure could be anything. It's clearly not something I understand. Run from the word infrastructure. Very scary. And then finally, this one is the newest one, but really should be the scariest one. That's all taken care of in the cloud. You know what that really means? That really means I have no idea how that's taken care of. No, it's taken care of in the cloud. I don't worry about that. They told me it's going to be taken care of. I'm believing them. It may not be, but it's all taken care of in the cloud. You don't need to worry about that. Just buy the product. It's all taken care of in the cloud. So I hope that helps you talk to the engineer in your life because it's important. Engineers want to be loved too. So talk to the engineer. Understand the engineer in your life. In the meantime, by the way, stick around. More live comedy coming up in front of a live studio audience. But until I see you next time for the 100th episode, be well, keep laughing. Here comes your video.
However, if an engineer says to you, so far we're on schedule, that really means we haven't started yet. Yep, right where we expected to be. If an engineer says that's a new feature, that really means that's a mistake we couldn't fix. Yeah, it's supposed to burst into flames and smoke. Yeah, we planned on that. Yeah. Then we get a call from you. We like to hear from you. So. If an engineer says, have you tried rebooting? That pretty much means I have no idea what's wrong. Have you tried rebooting? You don't know, do you? Nope, I have no idea. Just try rebooting. And then finally, if an engineer says to you, is it still under warranty? That you're screwed. That's that under warranty? Oh, you're screwed. Forget it. Just